Ooh, we live. I like being live. It's a little bit of fun sometimes. Other times, not so much. But for all you new guys, welcome to the channel. And for all of the guys that's been here before, I say welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel and welcome back. We got some things we got to go over today, but I'm going to let everybody jump in and then we're going to go over some stuff because the season is over. The season's officially over and the summertime season has officially begun. That's right. So the season's over, but bowling is not over. We still got some stuff left to do, which means, that's right, we got more giveaways to do. Summertime. It's a great time to do giveaways. So yeah, we're gonna do some giveaways. I like that idea. You know, what else? Coaching. It's time to get into some coaching. Some of you guys, it's time to send me the content. Let's get the party started, right? So coaching, we're gonna do a lot of that this summer. We're gonna bowl a little more this summer. See if we can't get a little active. But the good part about bowling more is the more I bowl, the more giveaways, the more opportunities you guys get to win something new. What up, Too Tall? How you doing, brother? And then today, Coach A isn't feeling well. See, so I need a co-host. Who's trying to co-host with Coach C? Anybody? Don't everybody volunteer all at once, but yeah. So how you doing, man? How's it feel to have the 24-25 season over with? And are you or anybody else bowling summer league? I know some people take the summers off, do a little bit of fishing or do other stuff. But I'm not going to take the summer off. Now I'm still going to do some fishing. I'm still going to do the amusement parks. I'm still going to do some traveling. I'm still going to do everything normal, but a lot of coaching and a lot of bowling. Well, at least bowling twice a week. Then I'll coach a little bit too. Got to get a clinic in too. I actually get a couple of clinics. I'll do two, maybe three. Also do some fundraising. And as soon as everybody gets in, then we're going to go over the schedule that we're going to do for this summer. Yeah, because we got to have this summer giveaways, right, guys? Oh, okay. Too Tall said he bowling two leagues this summer. That's what I like to hear. So 2 leagues this summer. What up, Red? How you doing, bro? So 2 leagues this summer for Too Tall. I like that. That's what's up. Hey, what's up? That's what I'm talking about. Graham is getting closer to me kicking at it. No, I'm just messing with you. But it's getting closer to us bowling, though, dog. It's getting closer. Does anybody want to co-host with Coach C because Coach A sick? Anybody? Anybody tempted to co-host with me today? Man, I can't stop yawning. Lack of oxidation to the brain, I guess. But this summer, I'm excited because we're going to be doing a little bit more bowling, guys. A little bit more bowling. So we're going to go from 1 league day to 2. That's right. From 1 league day to 2. One, I'll be bowling on Tuesdays with AB, starting the 13th of May at Don Carter Lanes on a house shot. On Thursdays, I'll be bowling at Park. Now the question is, what am I bowling on at Park? You ask. Does anybody know what I'm bowling on? And I'll give you a hint. Each week, it's going to change. Graham, you should get a kick out of this. PBA animal patterns. That's what I'll be bowling on. PBA animal patterns. That's it. PBA animal patterns. So here's the list that we're going to be bowling on. Starting next week, we'll be on Shark. Then I don't know the order. I got it upstairs. You guys want me to if you guys want me to go get the list so you guys can see what we're bowling in order, put a 1 in the chat and I'll go grab the list real quick. It'll only take me like 2 seconds. But if you want to see the list, I'll go get it. That way you can know what we're doing what. Because here's the bonus. I'm going to let you guys pick my series on Tuesdays. Tuesdays, it won't never be on camera. Because Don Carter Lanes ain't set up for me to be live. But Park is. And that's why I always choose Park. And you're going to get to pick my series on Thursday. So that's 2 days a week in the summertime. And if you're a member, and this is where it's special. If you're a member, yeah, Chad, Tuesdays is a house shot, but I can't go live on that because they're not conducive to that. But on Thursdays of each week, that's the sports shot. So here's the special part. Members get to pick not one, but 2 different scores. On Thursday Sports Shot. So members get an extra pick. So you can be like 500 and 600 on Thursdays. Tell me that's not sweet. All right, so let me go grab this. What Chris say? Just came in and say Kobe is faster than the cheetah. Kobe is not faster than no dang cheetah. Okay, and also, if you win, if you pick the series, not only are you going to get a ball, but you're also going to get a chance to come co-host with me. Well, I guess, Red, you're going to have to tune in from your phone. Now, in case anybody want to jump in and co-host with me today because A is sick. And believe me, Chris, if A wasn't sick, he would be all over that argument with you, bud. All over it. All right, so here's the list, but I'm going to go over it. So Week one. Week one is shark. Oh, Chris, I know you just trolling. It's cool. Tuesdays 4 mix, Thursdays 3. See, my Tuesday is doubles and my Thursday is doubles. Week two is wolf. Week three is scorpion. Week four is cheetah. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Week five is viper. And week six is chameleon. Okay, so these are the things. Now, these repeat after week six, they go back to shark and repeat. Now, week 13 is going to be different. Week 13 is going to be a tournament. The tournament will consist of two patterns. On one lane will be 45 feet dragon. The second lane will be 41 feet bear. So it'll be a dual tournament. Bear, dragon. Oh, Chris, me and AB don't start bowling until me and AB don't start bowling until May 13th is our first night of league at Darn Carter. And it's at Darn Carter, so May 13th is the first night for that. So here's the interesting part, guys. And this is the thing that's crazy is so like there's a big difference between the shots, and Graham, you probably already know this. So the PBA shark pattern from 2024 to 2025 is a big difference. No, Tuesday is a house shot. It's the adult youth scholarship league. So I'm bowling with her for that thing on a house shot. So that's a house shot. She asked, and I answered the bell. But it gives me a chance to watch her mechanics all the way through, make sure she's not, you know, developing any bad patterns, since any bad habits. But it's a big difference between Shark 24 and Shark 25, because the Shark 25 is a foot shorter, because 48. So the 24 Shark was 48 feet, 24 point something mils, but the 25 is 47 feet, almost 33 mils. So that's a big difference in oil ratio. Yeah. Yeah, it's a foot shorter with a lot more volume. And that's the thing. So attacking Shark last year was a lot easier. Is a lot easier last year than it is this year. The 25s is a lot more complicated. A lot more complicated. And it should be challenging. I'm bowling doubles. I was gonna bowl doubles with Tashawn, but we had some new guys that we didn't want to leave isolated by themselves. So we decided to split ourselves up. So breaking the pattern down is going to be real. So it's doubles on these shots, right? So that's hard enough as is. Oh, yeah, Chad, I have no doubt in my mind AB will be great. She'll probably be beating up on me half the time. Um, so so on these patterns, bowling fours is just like the PBAs. The only difference is the people I'm bowling with don't have a quarter of the rev rate, and they have no idea what breaking a lane down is. So it's going to be challenging. Now, days that I bowl Brian or Chris or Tayshawn, I imagine scores will be higher. I just have to figure out a way around bowling with the combination of people who don't know how to break the lane down properly. And will I be enough myself in practice to burn a spot to be able to bounce off of? What do you think, Graham? Will I be able to do it? And Red, no, I've been a little busy. Plus, I'm still trying to work out little logistics on getting everybody everything that I want them to have, because I don't have everything yet that I want to send, and I don't want to send to members this, then this, then this. I would like to send everything to members at one time, because sending what I want to send at one time, it becomes cost effective. It's going to be very cost effective. Remember, Red, everything that I do, bowling ball reviews, everything, it comes out of my pocket. So I need to make sure that I'm maximizing what I'm doing when I'm shipping everything out. And I just, so I have the keychains that I'm sending out. I have the its that I'm sending out. I just, we're looking at the SUs, and we're looking at the fidget toys. So these are things that I want to send to my members so that they got everything all in one little one little bad bowling power kit. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I got everything lined up. And then I'm sending them out to all my members. They get all of those things, but I need to have them all in hand and not send this, then send this, then send that. That's just not cost effective for me. What's going on, Red? What's going on, Rebs to the left? Oh, that's gonna be tough, coach. Spraying and praying on a sports shot instead of breaking it down correctly. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna be on the island most of the time by myself. Right. That's what I, right, Graham. That's what I'm gonna do. But here's the thing. Okay, so here's an example, Graham. There is two shots that I'm gonna be in trouble on. Two. If I don't have somebody to break it down with me, two shots I'm in trouble. The first shot is the PBA Shark, 48 feet, 33, 32, almost 33 mils. Dog, without help, I'm in trouble. Now, the only thing I can think to do is run up the boards with a lot of surface. I'm talking between 180 and 300 surface, and put it on there and run it up the line that I want to create for myself. But here's the thing. Because it's just me doing it in practice, I'm not going to get that done. So therefore, I'm going to have to actually probably start bowling and still doing it until I see the difference, and then I can create a bounce spot. I don't know how many frames that'll take. And then Viper being 48 feet, same premise, the same principle, same principle, man. That's all I can think of. The 34 feet, 44 feet, 41 feet. I'm not scared of those. I can use surface and bounce outside and create my own stuff, so I'm not scared of that. But it's that 48 feet and 47 feet. Yeah, without a little bit of help, That might be a little struggle. No, Chris, you're right. Big ball at 180, but the problem ain't the big ball at 180. The problem is how long is it going to take with that big ball at 180 to burn the line, being that I'm by myself. See, you're good. You got Chris with you. So you and Chris work together. You two can burn a line. Me and Sean did it yesterday just to see how long it would take. Me and Sean did it in 10 minutes of practice, and about 4 frames in, we had the line where we could bounce off of. But by oneself, that's 10 minutes of practice in the whole game. I mean, and also, guys, just so you know, we're doing four game blocks. I do believe for both. But I'll confirm that with the AB League. But for Thursday, when you're picking a series, it's based on 4 games. You're picking out balls for sweepers tomorrow. That's nice. Oh, Chris, I can definitely wait for bouncing a ball off the one board with Cheetah. I can definitely wait for that one, Chris. I, I can wait for Cheetah. I'm gonna throw at least one or two in a drink that day. I always do. But that's okay though, because it's not a bad scoring pace. I'm not afraid of Dragon. I'm not afraid of Bear. Dragon's gonna be a little tough maybe for the tournament, but I'm not afraid of Bear. Scorpion might be interesting. If it's got 33 mils, it'll be really interesting. 44 feet, 33 mils. That'd be interesting. You narrowed down 10. How many reds on the left? How many games is the sweeper? I mean, 10 balls for a sweeper? I don't know. But see, Graham, that's what I was thinking too. The thing is I'm hoping that I don't split a lot. Because if I'm not splitting, then my spare shooting should keep me. I'm not trying to be too far in the hole after game one on those patterns. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, let's keep it a buck. I might be in trouble on the 44 foot and the 41 foot theoretically. If I'm not breaking it down correctly, now the short patterns, I'll be fine. That's easy money. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. It's okay. I got you. Hold on, guys. I got to do one thing real quick. 2 seconds. All right. Sorry about that. So, no, it should be good. So, members get to pick. Members get to pick on Thursdays. Two different scores. So that's a plus. Also, I'm going to make sure that, like I said again, I don't have enough SUs. I'm waiting on SUs for to send out the member stuff. Now I can send it out without the SUs, but I thought it'd be cool if you guys had the demos of the SUs, so that you guys would therefore be able to. Hold on, let me move this forward a little bit. There we go. I figured you guys would like an opportunity to demo a SU, especially since the SU has a new structure to it. So did I did here guys? Let me ask you this: did I show you guys how? I know you guys seen the old SU, but did you see the new version of the SU? Did I show you guys that yet? I don't remember if I showed you or not. But yes, Graham, it's going to be very challenging for me. This sports shot league's going to be very challenging. And the thing is that I'm going to have to remember that I don't have someone to help me. So I'm going to have to not get agitated. Because if I get agitated, it's not going to help my game. So I just got to remember to stay the course, stay focused, and the lanes will show me what's what. Hey, Cece, close that door when I come out of there. All right, so let me do this. Let me grab the. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna go grab the old and the new version of that. She'll be right back. Did you close that door? Like I did. The laundry room. I did. What are you? What are you talking about? What are you thinking? All right, so check it. This was the old version of the SU. Remember the flat version? Ding 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 ding. Right? So this is the new version of the SU. I gave away one of my pads yesterday, so you can see it. It's got the SU here. Maybe read this one better. No, it's too dark. All right, so this is the SU. As you see, the brim is slanted down now, as opposed to being flat. Now I'm gonna make videos for these because they're going on to the other channel. So you see this? So this is the old version. This is the new version. I like the new version a heck of a lot better. As you can see, your pads fit down right into it. So check it. Pull it right out. Slide it right back in. The pad behind it pulls right out. Right back in. Look. I mean, it's so much easier to do. And then you have right here your 5 inch. It tells you your 5 inch pads, your perfect fit SU. I mean, it's perfect. I had this in my bag for nationals. I had this in my bag when I bowled just on yesterday actually. Um, of course, and then I got my sanding pads. This is my 180 sanding pad. Slide it in. So perfect. The perfect fit SU. What do you guys think about the new look SU? Rev said, "Take my money." Why I'm gonna take your money, Rev? Why am I taking your money again? But yes, so the old version, the new version. I think the new version is much better. And of course, I mean, like I said, it's easy to travel with. Just slide it in your bag, easy. So between that and the perfect fit, you got your two little pieces. You put them in your bag. Your towels, your tape. You're ready to go. Yeah, version two definitely looks better. No sharp corners. Yep. No, it's wonderful. See, I want this to be cut down too, round it down. Wait. Thanks, Graham. I appreciate you liking it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. That's why I keep it in my bag all times. You know what I mean? Because it keeps you so organized. I don't have to go hunting for anything. Like when it comes to my perfect fits, I don't have to go hunting. I know because it tells me loose, tight, tight. I don't. So I just grab. And then when it comes to this, I already know what I got in it. You know what I'm saying? 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, 500, 400, 3, sorry, 500, 380, 180. I already know. So it just makes it so much easier for me. You know what I'm saying? But watch. When I send them to you, because that's the goal, is to get them out to you guys as soon as I have enough SUs. I'm going to send them out to the members. And here's the best part. When you start using them, you're going to come on. You're going to be like, dude, it just makes life so easy. I mean, you use the pad, you slide it back in, and you're on your way. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. You perfect fit. You pop it out. And here's the best part about the perfect fit. You take your slug out, whether you're Jopo, switch grip, or it. You take it out. You can sit on the table. That's what me and Drew do. We sit on the table. We know where it's at. We don't go hunting for anything. We don't have to look in the bag for nothing. If I don't swell, but sometimes Drew do. If he swell, he just goes to the next one. Boop boop. That's it. Done. Like here's the other example. When Drew threw my ball the other night, Wednesday night, he went into his perfect fit, grabbed his it one, popped that out, popped it in my ball, threw it, took it out, popped it back in his thing, put it in his bag. It's just that easy. But see, here's the thing though. These ain't sharp. None of this is sharp. So you don't gotta worry about it. It theoretically is rounded, but I just have this round thing. I like round objects. So but this the way it is, phenomenal. Easy, perfect. Why do I have one of these? Because we've been trying to work on it. We've been working on it. We've been working on it. But I'll make sure you have one, Chris. You have my word. I mean, you're in the pro shop. Absolutely. I'll make sure you have one. But I think you, Chris, are your pads 6 inches or 5 inches? I thought they were. No, they're 5 inches. Yeah, that's right. They're five. Yeah, I'll make sure you got one, Chris. See, that's why we be doing this. But members and Chris, pro shop operator, yeah, I got to make sure you got one. But them perfect fits, his organization is insane. It keeps everything organized. So, Chris, you know how you got yours up on the thing? You just have it in here. You set it down. You know where to go. It's easy. It's easy. Organization and easy. That's the easiest thing I could ever say. And This weekend, I'll be making videos for the Perfect Fit SU. I'm going to be making demo videos of the Perfect Fit. I'm going to be making videos for the fidget toy. See, and that's another thing, members. That fidget toy, y'all don't know how important that thing is. When you're having problems and you need to process your thoughts, where you're thinking, like, okay, do I need to move three? Do I need to move two? Do I need to make a big move and move five? That fidget toy helps you because you be messing with that thing and you're getting a little rhythm. Like, okay, yeah, fidget toy helps. I know it sounds weird, but that's why I'm sending it to you. That's exactly why I'm sending that stuff to you. Hey, and guys, make sure you shout out to Sean because he's the he's the brains behind the operation. I'm just the one that's saying, "Yep, that's it. Yes, sir, that's it." But yeah, he's pretty resourceful, man. His brilliance and his hypocrisy has no limits. But see, Red, I got plans. Just things take time. That's all. Especially when you're in the middle of making the design change. Because I mean, I could have got these out to you, but why would I want to do the first gen when we already have the second gen? And I think you guys like the second gen better than the first gen. How many of you guys actually use sanding pads? That's a great question. How many of you guys use sanding pads? Better question. How many of you guys know that you can use sanding pads right up until league starts or right up until the tournament starts? How many of you guys knew that? Like, it's okay to surface your equipment during practice. Whether you're in a tournament or league, it's okay during practice. After practice is over, it's a wrap. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Graham, I'm gonna throw the remember we back on schedule now. You know what I mean? Now we back on schedule. All of that stuff is I mean, I got that tournament coming up, but basically we're back on schedule doing everything we can do. Look at that. Paul's in the building. What up, P. Diddy? Paul's in the building. He said it's a staple in my bag. He says it's a staple in my bag and at home to prep. Yeah, it's gotta be. Gotta be. But that's where the SU comes into play, is because it allows you to be organized. You see that? Organized. So helpful. Allows you to be organized. Look at that. Allows you to be organized. How about Perfect Fit have something hold the tool? That's not a bad idea. You mean to put the tool to take it out? See, we didn't get that far. We didn't get that far. See, for me, I don't use a tool, but others do. You know what? You know what? I'll have Sean make something for that. Yeah, I sure will. That's a good call, Red. I'm gonna hit him up on that as soon as we get off live. I use sanding pads, but my Tuesday league doesn't allow surface changes once practice starts. So I send out. Hold on, wait a minute. Is that a sanction league? Because too tall. If that's a sanction league, you need to tell them that they need to go by USBC rules, because that is a USBC rules. That's some whole other. I don't know what that is. You need to show them the rule book. Are you gonna try to trail hybrid, coach? Is that out yet? But yeah, I'm gonna try to trail hybrid. You better believe. Yeah, man. When does that come out, or is it out? Remember, I'm playing catch up now. Well, I'm not gonna catch up to all that other stuff, but Thanks. Yeah, I got some things to take care of tonight, but yeah, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna throw that. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it and throw it. I forgot all about it. Man, remember, I've been so busy. There's a lot of stuff I ain't did yet. Thank you, Graham. And that right there is a heck of a point because I don't need it. I don't at all. I just reach in, plug in, turn. I'm out. But look, Chris, as a pro shop operator, just said red is in onto something there. So, and my man Chris be on his game. So, yeah, I'm gonna hit Sean up as soon as I get off here and see if we can't make something, because then we can make it where it's. We would have to make it so that it's two, so that it's two Jopo grips or two its or two switch, and then something for the. Let me ask you something. I don't even know. Is the Jopo thing the same as the its and everything else, or is it something different? I never looked at it. Yeah, they're sanctioned. I don't think it's worth fighting with them over. Same league that has 20-minute practice. No, you're right, Chris. Some of them cores do swell. Remember, I go through it too. But here's the thing: doesn't Jopo use the same thing as all the rest of them? The little red thing that turns. Yeah, yeah, we did. But Chad, I'm gonna send you my favorite ball, but I don't know about the hybrid true yet. I haven't thrown it. So okay, so the Jopo thing is different then. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Sean about it. Chad, are you saying the Jopo thing is different, like Graham is, or are you saying the trail ball is different? Oh, Jopo is different. Okay. What does the somebody send me a red or somebody send me a picture of the Jopo thing to take it out? Somebody send me a picture of that, please. It's got a notch on it that will fit down into the inner. Okay, okay, okay. So, yeah, somebody send me a picture of it. I think we already have one. I'm pretty sure we do. I've got a black one, a metal one, and never used either. Yeah, I got the red thing too, but I never use it though. A little metal screwdriver. Okay, Red said he gonna send me a picture. That's good. And then Chris said it's a little metal screwdriver type thing. Okay, okay. And then Gunn said I have, but not often. Ah, okay, 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 okay. That works. Thanks, thanks. Yep, I'll get Sean right on it. That shouldn't be a problem at all either. That should be easy to put right there in the top of it. Too. Oh hell yeah, that's easy money. See, I thought it was big like the switch grips and the its. That thing is big and round. Yeah, Graham. They kind of in their own lane. I really learned a lot about bowling on the burn in that league. Teams, yeah, I bet you have with 20 minutes of practice time, you on a burn before you even start. However, however, any league that you gotta, any league that you got a 20 minutes of practice, dude, you don't want to be surface on the ball anyway. All right, yeah, I got that too. Yep, I got it from everybody. Yeah, I'll get him on it right away. Yeah, I'll get him on it right away. No, but see, that's good though. So yeah, we can make that. Yeah, we can definitely make that. That gives him something else to do. That's what I'm saying. No way. But you don't want to put service on a ball after 20 minutes of five people getting 20 minutes of practice. You're on a burn anyway. You don't want service. I mean, you might want to slightly touch a pearl or something, or two pearls or three. Matter of fact, in that league, you should be throwing nothing but pearls. Facts. Nothing but pearls. But yup, there's that SU right there, boy. Look at that thing. That SU pretty. And it comes in red too. Look at that. Comes in red too. Come on, all them colors. I would still argue about it. That's just my personality. I'd be like, look, if you're gonna do something, do it right. I'll tell them, stop lying. But and I tell them, but just for future reference, I mean, this is how it's supposed to be, but we don't got to since you get 20 minutes of practice, so we already on the burn anyway. Thanks, Red. I got 9 pictures on Discord, text messages on, so I make sure that I got what I needed. Yeah, if we had 20 minutes of practice, I'd only throw one shot at the end on each lane just to see how far left I got to get. But yeah, that's insane amount of practice time. That's insane. Insane. But Chris, listen, man. Every Thursday before league, we just get together. We'll get the whole crew together, and then we'll go over how to attack the pattern. And then me being by myself out there, man, I'm gonna be on struggle bus. Mm-mm. And you know what the worst part for me, Graham, is? Even on Cheetah, even on Chameleon, even on Scorpion, Viper, even, I'm by myself. So it's gonna take me extra long to break the pattern down. Regardless if I'm running urethane all the way right on Cheetah, and no matter what, it's still gonna take me time to get what I'm looking for. I didn't think about that before I let Sean go. Nah, I want him back now. Put the other two together. Get my riding partner back. I'll be alright though. It's a learning experience. It'll teach me what I need. This is crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Game 3 and 4, I'll be on fire. Games 1 and 2, yeah. The problem, Chad, isn't teaching Brian, because I'm sure Brian's willing to learn. The problem is him having the equipment to touch the surface with. So for me, I'll take 5 balls or 6 balls, right? And I'll have one ball that's just meant to break the lane down. I don't need to keep using it. Does that make sense? But him on the other hand, I don't think he has the equipment to do that, which creates a problem. And then I got the other two people on the other lane, which the other two people we bowling against, um, like I said, if I'm bowling against the Chris's, I'm good. If I'm bowling against Tashawn, I'm good. If I'm bowling against Brian, I'm good. That's 3 people. Everybody else, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But the best thing is the best thing for me is that I'm not scared of it though. If I bowl good, great. If I bowl average, great. If I bowl bad, great. I don't. This is me learning. because I know this. When I go to a PBA event, I'll have everybody with my rev rate or better, and everybody already knows how to burn up the lane. So this is not something I'm gonna have to worry about. But here's the thing about PBA events too, though. Everybody does not play the same shot. See, and that's something else that people need to understand. Everybody does not play the same shot. Some people will look at, for example, some people will look at, let's go with Scorpion, for example, 44 feet. Some guys are going to move inside right away. Some guys will burn up five and bounce it. I'll bet you Graham's seen both. And then here's the thing, like when you're changing lanes also, other people may not be playing a lane like you are. So that's where you have all your differences at. But that's why this is such a good experience for me, because I will get the opportunity to do what I deem necessary, and I can learn how to do things my way. So that way, even if they're playing lanes completely different than me, when I move to that pair, I will be able to still keep pace, or be even and not fall off the pace. Your thing with 80 grit, your thing with 80 grit, that's crazy. Um, on some patterns, your thing with really low surface, like cheetah or wolf or even chameleon, is beneficial. But when you're playing something like 47 and 48 feet, even sometimes 45 feet, you can actually stretch the lane with that type of ball, by even with the surface on it. So with that surface on it, you'll be taking the oil off the heads and pushing it down lane. So you'll be creating a bad problem for yourself using urethane on those longer patterns. Urethane on the short patterns or even medium patterns, totally acceptable. Like your 41 feet chameleon, your cheetah, your wolf. You might even be able to get away with it on scorpion, which is 44 feet, but you would not want to throw that on a 45-foot pattern, a 47-foot pattern, 48-foot pattern. Urethane, no, you will create a bad problem for yourself. Problem is, I'm first to practice. By the time the game start, the lanes are already well. That's why you shouldn't start practice until the 5 minute mark. Literally, too tall. You should start the 5 minute mark, because then you're by the time you get your 2 reps in on each lane, you'll be practicing on the transition. So that's exactly what you're going to see anyway. I tried to move inside first in PBA events too, but yes, you're definitely correct, Coach. Well, yes, a lot of people try to move in first. I mean, I imagine there's some shots where you walk through the door and it's, say it's 41 feet chameleon. There you might be playing inside right away. You might look at chameleon and be like, well, I'm gonna play 20 to 13 or 19 to 13. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, Graham, that's what you might play, or you might play 22 to 13 on the 44-foot shot. Whereas for me, with practice, I'm going to take a solid, really low surface, and I'm going to run it right up the gutter. And then after I run it up the gutter, I'm going to take a ball that with a little less surface, maybe around 2000, to blend it, and then I'm going to move my feet a couple boards to the left, and I'm going to stroke it right up the lane and let it roll back, and that's how I'm going to create my scoring pace. Now, the problem is when I move, if the other person plays it, if the other people in the pair were playing it like you, Graham, instead of playing it like me, that's going to create a problem for me. So then that means I'm either going to have to do one of two things: move into the scoring pace, or have a ball with just enough just enough surface to get me through it and get me to where I'm trying to go. So these are things that I'm going to have to learn by being out there. These are things for the tour that for me is going to be trial and error. I mean, there's no other way around that. It's trial and error for me. I'm going to have to figure out a process to keep me going. I mean, if the pattern is 44 feet, let's do this. Let's bring up 2025 Scorpion. Let's see what these mills are. Cuz that'll tell me what I need to see. Let's take a look. All right, so well, that's sharp. All right, so 2025 Scorpion is 44 feet and 31 mils. Boy, that's a bad picture. Uh, yeah. Hold on, let me open. All right. All right, so I'm going to share this screen with you. Well, I'm going to try to anyway. All right. So, in this is the PBA Scorpion. As you can see up in the top right hand corner, it is 31.35 mils. It is 44 feet. I'm not going to go all the numbers with you, but if you look down here all the way to the right, there is no oil outside of on the one board. So the one board is good if you want to ride it. It's 2.67 to 1 from 4 out. So 4 to the gutter. And then it goes at 1.29 since I'm right handed. And then it goes to that 1 to 1 in the middle. So there's two ways that can be played. Now, for a lot of people, they're going to play it this way. You see the cursor? They're going to play it this way. A lot of people, like the Grahams of this world, with the big rev rate, they're going to play it, push it out to here, let it catch, and go. But there's another way. There's another way that you can play it straight up here, straight up 1, 2, 3. It'll start to read about here, which is about 35 feet, as the oil tapers off and should round you to the pocket. Did everybody get a chance to see that? It didn't show it on the screen? You guys didn't get to see that? You gotta be kidding me. Hello, did anybody see that? Oh man. Alright, so let's try this again. Oh, I can't do it on here? Hold on. Let me. I'm trying to figure this out how I can do this because it's not letting me. All right. So can I do it that way? Mm, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this because it's not. This one is killing me. Mm, ooh, I got an idea. Mm, hold on, guys. I think I figured out a way to cheat. Jeez. All right, give me 2 seconds. Hold on. I think I figured it out. Nope, that ain't it. 2 seconds. I'm almost there. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Nope, can't do it that way either. All right. Well, can't figure that one out. That just not cool. What up, Clifton? How you doing? So I can't figure out how to do it. I mean, I can do it, but I got to be on the other browser to do it, and it ain't worth it. But the moral of the story is here. Let me do this though. No. So here's the moral of the story. The moral of the story is for every shot, bowlers play it different ways. The object is to find the best route and way that works for you. Now, in theory, everybody should probably play it similar to the same way. But however, a shot that's 41 feet, you have options. A shot that's 45 feet, you become to have less options. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how many of you know what Rule 31 is. Well, Rule 31 is when you're minus 31 from the shot of the length, and then that's a roundabout where your break point is. Now, is that always a guarantee? No, but it can get you close. So it looks like I'm gonna have to use the other one when I want to share a screen or something, because apparently this browser that I'm currently using, and I'm using a Mac computer, the two don't mesh together very well, which is crazy because normally the Mac is good for everything. 20 minutes of practice is like bowling a full game. Those things to be, man, that's facts. That is a fact. But yeah, so hey Graham, if you are bowling, if you walk through the door on a 45 foot, now let's say chameleon, let's say scorpion 44 feet, you play, you would end up playing what, 22 to 22, 13, 14, or would you be a little straighter at first? I imagine with a rev rate of 550, you can't afford to be straighter at first. You'd have to shape it. I know 44 feet, 32 mils, being 2.67 to 1, nothing on the one board, and it being 267 on 2, 3, and 4. I know that that's probably where I would want to play to start. At least I would burn it right there anyway to create a bounce spot for myself. But I might just stay there and then use my burn ball every time I move lanes. But I'd imagine it's split down the middle between pros, half playing inside, the other half playing outside. But at 44 feet, I also imagine that it creates a little bit of hold too. You might be able to use, I don't know. I don't know if you use 44 feet, urethane on 44 feet. I think the furthest I would use it is 42 feet. But then again, I don't like using urethane either. Does anybody else use urethane on a 44-foot sports shot? I should say not else. Would anybody use urethane on a 44-foot house shot? Because a sports shot, because I think it would stretch the lane to about 46, 47 feet. Now, I think using urethane on 41 feet is doable. 42 feet is doable. 43, it stretches to 45, 46. So I don't know. I don't know. If anybody want to come in and talk to me, tell me what they do, what they use, come on in. Graham sent the gift. That's what I'm talking about. Dang, TG was gifted a membership by Graham. That's dope. That's dope, cuz that's the first time I ever seen that. That's dope. I've never seen that before, guys. That's awesome. Does anybody want to come in and talk and tell me what they would do on a 44-foot sports shot? Would you use urethane? And Graham, you can feel more than free to jump in, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see it. Y'all check this out. Y'all see what Graham did? Graham gifted a membership to TG. I didn't even know that was something you could do. Yeah, congrats TG on being a member. And everybody congrats Graham on doing it. That's dope. That's dope right there. Uh I got no takers. Nobody want to come in and tell me what their best practices is on a sports shot? Clifton Lake, that's dope. Yeah, that's real cool, Graham. Graham is the residential bad bowling superstar. I gotta see. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see what I can do. Hmm. Graham, for that man, I'm gonna have to do something nice for you, Playboy. I just gotta figure out how to do it. I got it. Y'all want to hear something funny? I need to do something nice for Graham for him stepping up and doing that because that was dope. But I gotta ask my son how to do it. Is that sad? Is that sad that my son know more than me? He really do know more than me. I gotta ask him. Yeah, that's dope. Never bowled on a sports shot. I'll try straighter at first with more forward release and slower ball. But yeah, about that line you mentioned, if that's not there, okay, okay, that makes sense. That's what I'm talking about, Graham. Hey, I'm glad you're trying to help me improve the channel. So to grow the channel, and now guess what? Now I get to send TG the same stuff I'm about to send all y'all. Listen. So okay, I like the fact that you start straighter, Graham. But the question that I asked you, Graham, was 44 feet. Would you use urethane or would you use a solid that you put a little surface on? I haven't done any difficult sports shots lately, but I would probably use my urethane on a 44-foot pattern, at least to start. Clifton. 44 feet is that's a man. See, I don't know. I don't think I would use urethane on the 44-foot pattern because it'll stretch it, in my opinion. Y'all, like I said, that in my opinion, it'll stretch it. Now, I could be wrong, but I wouldn't think that would be a best practice. I would think surface at 44 foot would be the likely practice. But but the thing is that could also create a little bit of hold for you down lane too by using that urethane. So, yeah, I don't know. The good thing is I'll be able to find out. What do you think, Graham? Urethane on 44 feet or no? Yes or no? I'll use a dull solid. I wouldn't use urethane. You'd have to keep it too close, likely big four, or a lot of washouts. Yeah, because you're going to stretch the lane. That's the problem. Remember, guys, urethane doesn't absorb the oil, it moves it down lane. Now, here's the part for me. If I'm bowling 44 feet, I'm going to try to burn up two, three, four. I'm going to try and burn that sucker up. I'm going to try to take the cover off that thing. Here's why. It gives me a bounce spot, number one. And number two, I'm going to take my plastic ball and I'm going to run it straight up 17 and a half to create a little bit of hole for myself. But, well, about 15. Run up 15. Try to create a little hole for myself right there. Just one shot on both lanes. But I also feel like that if I put 800 on like my magic gym and I ran it up 2, 3, 4, I would be able to score with that on the 44-foot pattern. I would be able to score on that pattern with that shot. There's no doubt in my mind I'd be able to score. But here's the great part: we're going to find out because we're going to roll it. We're going to roll it. We're going to find out. That's the best part about this. And you guys will be able to watch with me because it'll be live. Our local sports shot league starts on Thursday, and I don't have a team. You couldn't put a team together? Too bad you wasn't here. You tell you come bowl with us. Okay, okay, I can see that. I can see that, Clifton. However, you can create Clifton. You can create that same hole just throwing a straight ball down 15 once or twice. Once actually, because remember your plastic is going to carry that oil down the lane the same way. See, the benefit of using the plastic ball, throwing it up 15, between 15 to 17 and a half, the benefit of doing that is you're not taking all the oil off the heads. With urethane, you're going to be taking the oil off the heads. And that's what I don't want to do. I want to leave that head oil right there. I want my ball to get through the fronts. And then, it'll start to catch about 35 feet, like I said, and then it should be okay. In theory, though, I shouldn't probably be playing that far outside. In theory, I should probably be playing closer to 10, 11, 12, 13. But I'm a madman. Sue me. Now, I could be very wrong. Maybe I need to be burning 8, 9, 10, burning that in practice, and then bounce off of it to the pocket. But I guess we'll see when we get there. That's why I'm doing these. That's why I'm doing these now because, believe it or not, I would like to make a run at some of these events on tour. Just being honest with you. Probably best. I need to get my spare game tuned. League is not the best way to. No, I agree. That's why I practice. Can't wait to see the Sports Shot League live. You're gonna be mic'd up and talk about what you doing, Coach. Uh, well, providing I'm not bowling with Sean. Because if I was bowling with Sean, I'd just let him do all the talking. But yes, I will be. There will be a mic, and then I will be coming back and narrating what I'm seeing. And the best part is you guys can tell me what you're seeing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, believe it or not, we are in this together. What the heck was that about? I agree. I guess it depends on what type of sports shot it is. Okay. I mean, you don't want to bowl on a stretch 44 pattern. It's tougher, harder than it has to be with too much urethane. No, that was my whole point right there, Graham. Was my whole point was if you're bowling on a 44-foot pattern and you stretch it, you're going to make it more difficult, a lot more difficult. And that's the one thing that I don't want to do is complicate this situation. I don't want to make a bad situation complicated. But that's the beauty of bowling. Every man for himself. Whatever goes down the lane, you have to figure it out. No, and that's, dude, why do you think I'm so excited about bowling in this sports shot right now? I'm excited about it because it's going to give me, I did that to stop the glare. I'm so excited about this. And I'm being honest, I'm excited about bowling without Sean because it's going to make me have to earn it. It's going to make me have to figure it out. And I'm going to be doing it on my own. So, Graham, this is the beautiful thing for me because when we're changing lanes in a PBA regional, this is going to teach me. This is going to teach me if the shot, if I can keep playing the same shot, being far right on a 44-foot shot. This is going to show me if I can or can't. This is going to show me you get what I'm saying? This is going to show me my error window. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? This is me figuring it out. Now, if I'm going somewhere to bowl on this, yes, topography is going to come into play. Very much so. We both know this. We all know this. So topography comes into play, but it'll give me some kind of idea as how I need to work as a best practice. So that's why I'm excited because I get to learn. Whether I bowl a 800 every week or if I'm bowling a 700, I don't even care because this is me trying to figure out what's my best practice. I love Sports Shots League better than House Shot. Hand down. Yeah, me too, Larry. Me too. Not even close. I find myself going to House Shot. When I go to League and House Shot, I'm bored. But I'm having a great time because I'm with Drew and all the fellas. But the beauty of bowling always changing. I like to figure it out. Yeah, me too. I do too. I love that part. I love that part. That's like yesterday. We were practicing, right? And I was trying to run, and I know it's crazy of me, but I was like, you know what? It's practice. So let me take the Magic Gym down to 180. I did. Guys, oh my God. What would you guys say if I told you the Magic Gym at 180? I was throwing on the 47-foot 32 mil shark yesterday. I can bend the lane. I literally was standing on 15, rolling the ball out to 1, 2, 3, and it was going Brooklyn. The Magic Gym was that strong. I could actually probably stand on 21 and pipe the gutter with it. On 21 playing 13 to 1, 2, 3 and get to the pocket with it. It's insane. But because I was trying out so many things, all the people that was on the lane was like, he's struggling. So I was like, am I? So I line up feet on 30, 32 for the last 7 frames of the practice we were doing. So I put my feet on 32 and I push it out 22 to 13, 14 through the last 7. But that's the thing, man. I like to experiment. Like right now, Graham, you're gonna think this is funny. Yesterday I was sitting there when I got home and I was eating dinner at 9:30 at night, which is stupid, but it's me. And I thought to myself, in league, the outside of the lanes is burned, right? Right. Why in God's name did I not use a pearl and throw the ball like 8-2 all year long? Why did I not even try that? I mean, seriously? That should tell you how I just don't pay attention at league. Because, like the Typhoon, take that sucker, throw it 8-2, 8-1, 8-2. I'd probably do something foolish and throw massive 300 games. But when I'm there, I'm like, man, whatever, dude. But the best part is now I get to try all that again at Don Carter. I mean, even if I'm playing 15 to the gutter with a pearl, with a back end, oh my goodness, it's probably going to be massive, massive scoring. But did I try it? No. Why? Because I'm a moron. You know why? Because when I go to league, it's like, okay, here we go again. But the funny part is, like, Drew's like my brother. So we be out there laughing and stuff. Everybody be looking at us like we crazy because we be laughing so much. But we do. We be laughing. We be clowning. I mean, mostly because we be beating on them because we be beating on them bad. They be bad in there. They be bad in them streets. I mean, we were up by so many points that we could have took a vacation the last month and not showed up and kept going to dinner and we just still won anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, common sense would say with my rev rate And the fact that I can throw the ball in the 16s now because I'm a little healthier, I'm about 80, 85%. I should have threw that outside and shaped it, but no, I didn't because I don't know what I was thinking out there. I agree. My house shot is getting boring, but the shot I saw practice, yeah, I'm telling you, it does get boring at times. It right. And then you know what's crazy though? You have these guys in league, and they be like, "Yeah, I'm the greatest," but then yeah, you're like, "Hey, where you got a sports shot thing?" No, I'm good. I don't want to do that because you don't want to average 140. That's why. See, a sports shot will mess with your pride. I mean, if EJ Tackett can bowl a 130, a 128, so can you. A sports shot will bring you down to your knee pads. You got to be mentally strong to bowl in a sports shot because sometimes it just don't the cookie don't crumble, it don't go your way. And that's a fact. That is a fact. Just don't go your way. So you can't be scared of it. If you bowl good, great. You bowl bad, great. So I'm like they need a 20-minute practice to spice it up. If I had 20-minute practice, then I'd probably score a lot better than I'm probably going to. But listen, man, I love the opportunity here. I love the fact that it is what it is, man. I'm super excited about this. I'm more excited that I get the lumps because I don't get somebody to help me break it down. Now, again, when I bowl these certain people, they might help, but will they be helping me? Will they see the lanes the same way I see them? I know Chris will see the lanes the way I see them because we'll work together, and Sean will maybe, but if they don't, then I'm still on my own. But I'm telling you, Graham, Thursday, game one. So I know I need to play inside on the 47 foot, 33 mils. I know I need to play inside. However, when you guys tune into the live, I'm going to try to throw that magic gym outside. Do you know why? Because I know I can. It's one of them things, Graham, where you're like, I know I can do this. I know I can. I know I can. I know this much. Putting 100 and what was it? Putting 180 pad to that magic gym was not a good idea. It was, was not good. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have to put that 180 on something else, and I think I'm gonna put that magic gym about 800. And I'm telling you, it's gonna run me right into the pocket, dude. I mean, matter of fact, I might put that magic gym at 800 and try to run it straight to the pocket from there. And if it's not strong enough to get there, then I'll know. You know what? And then I can move it down and practice. But I think that that's what I'm gonna do because I just want to see if I can make it work. Am I insane for thinking that way? Okay, I know I'm a little crazy anyway. I know I'm a little eccentric. That's why I'm a great coach. But does anybody deem me to be nuts for thinking that I can play outside on a 47 foot, 33 mil shot? Anybody? And then, guys, while you're answering that question, I'm gonna talk to Sean, see if I can get. I'm gonna talk to Sean, see if I can't get. See if I can't get the rest of these that I need so I can send them out. Graham, you don't think you can make that work? I know I tried yesterday. It didn't work out too well. Mm. But the 180 was too strong. The 180 was too strong. I think 500. Yeah, let's put 500 on. And then, wait, what do you think, Graham? Is it easier to go up in surface or go down in surface? I think it's easier to go down. What do you think, Graham? Is it easier to go up in surface or is it easier to go down in surface? With hand, by hand, by hand, by hand. Not by spinner, by hand. Because I will take it to whatever it's going to be by ball spinner and then adjust it by hand on site at practice. So what do you think? Is it easier to go up or down with your hand? I think by hand it's probably easier to go down. It's got to be easier to go. Yeah, it's easier to go down. So, Graham, what surface have you tried? Have you tried 180, 300, 500? Right, it's easier to go down for me too. So I'm gonna start it at, I don't know. What do you think, Graham? What do you guys think? Let's vote on this. Three things we can do. We can go 500, 600, or 800. Which one should we do? No, we can go 380. No, we can start at 500, 800, 5, 6, or 800. No, let's go 5, 8, or 1,000. Which one, guys? 500, 800, or 1,000. Which one should I start at? Try to make it work. And then I'll go down from there to see if I can't blend it out. I just need to know if I can make it work. Because think about it, Graham. If I can make it work on tour and nobody else can, my scoring pace stays crazy insane the whole time. On a 47-foot shot, Paul? On a 47-foot shot, playing the outside, you you do 360 to 500 pin down. Pure madness. I ain't nope. I'm not throwing pin down, but maybe I might try that too. I'll try it 360, 180. Never try it again. It's just easier playing inside. It's a really good line that I actually enjoy playing. See, that's it right there, Graham. You like playing inside like that. That's for me. I like in both ways, so it doesn't matter to me. I like playing inside and outside, but I prefer to be outside and let it run because I like to do things that where I if I can make that pace work, I might be out there by myself the whole time. So every time we turn lanes, I might be out there by myself, which means if I can have a good pace, I'm gonna be out there by myself scoring on that good pace, as opposed to keep tracking left with everybody else. Does that make sense? That's how that's how my mind works. Paul said, yes, I would. Playing up five. Okay, see, so Paul's playing outside. On a 47-foot shot, 33 mils, you play at five. I Paul, you left-handed? If you left-handed, then that makes sense. But if you're right-handed, no, but that's what I would do too. See? 47 feet, 33 mils. Playing up five. And he said between 360 and 500. 380, yeah, 360 and 500. Okay. See, so I'm not wrong. That's what I was thinking. But I tried 180 and that was bad. It was way too much. If you can make it work, if you can make it work, you will, coach. That's how D-Ron did so good at the Masters, playing a different zone, less hand, less revs. I can tame down my revs, but not that much. Okay, and Paul said he a lower rev guy, so it works for him. Interesting. Well, I'm I don't know if you consider me low or high. I mean, I'm high 400s, low 500s. So am I considered high or low? I mean, PBA standards, I'm considered just above average. Yeah, just above average. Well, we're gonna find out because I'm gonna do it. And listen, man, I will bowl bad trying to do something because it's in my nature. On average, but EJ can be higher than that if he wants to. Look, and that's something that everybody gotta understand. When y'all picking y'all numbers, and if you're a member, remember, members get to pick two numbers. So when you're guessing my series on Thursdays, members get two choices. So you can say, okay, I think Coach will be at 600. I think he'll be at 800. You get two choices. Off members get one. You guys get two. And you guys are going to get to pick twice a week. Tuesday, and then Thursdays will be live. Tuesdays won't be. But I'll post the scores like I always do. Well, Graham, in the PBAs, the average is like four. Low is considered like 430, 440, 450 in the PBA. In house bowling, then yeah, 350 is considered medium. Or no, 350 in league bowling is considered high. Hell. In high school bowling, 350 is considered high. So, yeah, boy, we ready. Um, yeah. We're gonna make it work though. We're gonna try it. And I do like to play with fire. And and I don't know how many of you guys are Gen X, but we will try something until it just don't work. I mean, and that's exactly how I am. I will do something until I know it won't work. I will exhaust every single possibility. I know it sounds crazy, probably bad, but I can't help myself. I really, anybody else like me that will do something, and if they think they can do it, they'll try it until they absolutely can't. Or am I just in a psychotic league of my own? I mean, I could be by myself, but I'm hoping that I'm not. I'm hoping at least one of you guys are like that. Don't know how to fail. That's crazy. Dang, you guys got silent all of a sudden. Nobody's got any answers? Is anybody else in here Gen X? Because if you're Gen X, then there's a strong probability that you're like me. That will do something until it tells you absolutely positively zero way you can do it. And even then, you're still dumb enough to try it like me. Or am I in a league by myself? Am I the only person that likes to punish oneself? And then after I fail, you know what I do? I'll sit down and be like, I still can do it. I just got to figure out a way. Yeah, saying that out loud, I think I got issues. Mm, I'm with you, coach. Trying to do a bowling ball right now in my garage, even though everyone tells me I'm going to fail. Why they keep telling? Why are you going to fail? Drilling a bowling ball isn't complicated. It's just about best practice. Practice, practice, practice. You need practice. Practice to understand the depth in which you're going to drill it. Depth in your layout. Can't learn if you don't try. Facts. Yeah, coach. Try it until you get it. It will absolutely be beneficial to you if you can figure it out. That's what I'm saying, Graham. I'm trying to take all these tools and make them my strength. Because if I can figure that out, and I know I'm going to bowl on 47 feet sharp, 33 mils, and I know I'm going to a tournament and bowl on it, and I know that I can take this ball and put it at this surface and play this shot, and nobody else can, I'm going to light them up. And that's why my mind processes like this. Every single PBA shot on this paper, and this is my league. I put this league together for this reason. Because I know I want to go out there one last ride. That's what I want. Coach, I want to coach world champions, but I want one ride. So I want to go to a PBA Shark event. And I'm not talking about just the regional. I want to go to the big show. And I want to go to Shark. I want to see the Wolf. I want to see Scorpion. I want to see Cheetah. I want to see Viper. I want to see Chameleon. I want to go to the big boy shows and know that if I can play this shot and I'm one of 5 or one of 10 that can play it and score heavy on the fresh, I got a shot. On the burn is different. On the burn is different. But I can get left and push it with the best of them. But I also can take hand out of it too if I need to. So, but I think that if I can be, if I can lead in scoring pace on a fresh or be in the top, then I think all I got to do is be even on the burn to make the cut. And that's where my mind is at. I'm trying to figure out a way to give myself an opportunity. And so we'll try and learn these processes here. Then we're going to go to the PBA regionals and test out the theories. And then next PBA season, I'm gonna give it a go. I just want one ride. If I fail, so be it. But I want one ride, one opportunity. I don't need no drill school coach. I can do it. Hey, okay. I ain't mad at you. I needed a drill school, so I went to Kegel. So that's what I mean. But guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I still need to talk to Sean, see if we can't make the thing for the Jopo tool, which I know we can fit into the Jopo thing. So for switch grips and I'm gonna say we ain't doing it because it can fit in your third thing anyway. So that's already there. But for the For the Jopo though, yeah, I'll make sure that we can put that in there because it should fit anyway. Um, yeah, it's gonna be hard to win doing what everyone else has done for years. Got to think out the box. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now, don't get me wrong. There's other players thinking this way too, or maybe there's not. Maybe players are like Graham and they want to play how they're comfortable. I want to be uncomfortable to get what I want. Burn is toughest part, coach. You do have that right. If you stay even on the burn, you that goat. Yep. Not to mention, I want to see if anybody drafted Shador Sanders. And don't tell me. Let me go see this myself. Because I'm a big draft guy. So, Graham, listen, man. On the burn, see, Graham, there's a part to the burn that you don't understand. If nobody's playing there, Graham, then it ain't burned over there. If you go to a tournament on Shark where everybody's playing like you're playing because they can't get right to do it, and I can be right and still score like D-Ron Booker did in the Masters, when everybody else was left, D-Ron was way right. I can still score. All I got to do is be even. I'm good. See what I'm saying? But we gonna test this theory at a regional before we test it in the PBA. And if we can't test it at the PBA regional, then I will throw a tournament myself. I will, man. Look, we'll host a tournament ourselves. I know. Cam and I'll host it around December, and I know Cam and all them will come. Cam and Torres and all them, they'll come right out and boop boop boop. So yes, sir, we gonna make this work. But anyway, I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta call him, see if we can't add this to it. I know he's gonna love the challenge to do it too. So with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for having my back. Thanks for helping the channel grow. Greg, especially thanks to you. I got something for you, Playboy. Perfect fit. Make sure you're going to badbadbowling101.com. Make sure y'all telling all y'all friends about it. I'm gonna have the videos on there to show how they work. I'm gonna be putting videos on the I'm gonna be putting videos out on TikTok and everything else, so the perfect fit will be everywhere. But before we go, Graham said one more thing. He said, "LOL, the burn is just different because of the way the lanes have been played. Different rev rates, just never did." Yo, hey Graham, I understand that, but here's what you got to understand: every different thing is going to play different. I agree with you. However, if we go to a tournament with Shark and everybody's playing where you're playing, and just a couple of people are playing what I'm playing, oh, I'm still gonna score, dog. I'm still, as long as I can figure it out, I'm still gonna score. You feel me? I'm still going to score as long as I can figure it out. All right, guys. Till the next time, which I'll let you know when that is. All right. Have a nice night.